Thank you, Steve, for understanding. I feel if I can just get this one day to sort of get things straightened out, you know, that I'd be able to face work a lot better. How's it all going?
Amy has a boyfriend.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Amy has a boyfriend. Amy has a boyfriend.
Well, it's a little hectic here at the moment.
Amy has a boyfriend. Amy has a boyfriend.
What in the world is going on out here?
Go ahead, tell her, Amy.
I wouldn't exactly call Johnny a boyfriend, but he did take me out to the Haunted Star after the fight.
See, I told you Amy has a boyfriend. Amy has a boyfriend. Amy has a boyfriend.
He's gonna get you.
You're gonna get a sock in the chops is what you're gonna get.
Amy?
That's right. Can't you see that Leslie's on the telephone?
Not sure.
Oops, I was being too noisy, huh?
Yeah.
Come on out in the kitchen with me. You can help me get your...
No, I want...
Yes, you can. Come on.
What's that all about?
He was giving me a hard time about last night.
Having a date with Johnny.
At the Haunted Star. How come you and Leslie didn't go?
Amy, neither one of us really felt good. We just didn't feel up to it. And we didn't want to spoil the fun for everybody else.
Well, we did have fun. But the show got a little strange.
What do you mean, strange?
Well, Luke flipped out over a medallion that some man gave him.
From one of the spectators, one of the audience?
Yeah. And apparently that man was David Gray.
I've never seen you like this before, David. I rarely allow myself the luxury of making a mistake. I didn't say that. See, so you're just human like the rest of us. Let it go. I'm not in the mood. Sorry. It was a calculated risk. Yes, but you underestimated Spencer. Obviously. Or I would have never given him the medallion. Okay, so you're out one ancient coin. Forget it. Forget it. Look, what's the big deal if Spencer has this medallion? It can't be that important. The medallion is crucial. Do you hear me? Crucial. Yeah, I get the message. But why? There's no need for you to know why. The #1 priority is to get the medallion back.
Well, passing the almanac. What have you got?
Dictionary of phrases.
Anything?
Nothing.
You know, I still can't figure out what made you blurt out that word in the first place.
I don't know.
Well, you know, was it a feeling, a sensation, a vision? What?
Robert, it was weird. I held that medallion and... Iskandar just came popping into my mind. Actually, it burned. It was a sensation. There was a heat about it, and right across here, I just felt Iskandar.
The meaning didn't come burning with it.
No, but obviously the meaning is very burning to David Gray. I'm sure there's a connection.
Well, he certainly split quick enough, and he heard you say it.
Must mean something.
Yeah, it means back to the books. Hit it. So much for the books.
Any ideas?
Yeah. We could try the old hard way again. You ready?
Look, Robert, I don't know. You know, I don't have any control over it or anything.
Look, just take this in your hot little hand and hold it, and then close your eyes. See what happens.
Iskandar.
Nothing else?
Sort of.
Well?
I get a very strong feeling of a battle. I hear swords clashing. And,
what else? Place?
Oh, Robert, this is stupid. I feel like such a jerk.
Well, what else do you suggest, mate?
I suggest we go to Kelly's and have breakfast.
Now, that's the best idea I've heard all morning. Come on. Hey, wait a minute. I'm seeing something.
What is it?
Something cold and clammy and covered in mustard. Sausage. You've been eating in bed. What have I told you about that? What's it going to do to your ulcer?
Hey, my ulcers are dead. Listen, I wasn't kidding.
About the sword and battle?
Yeah, about any of that. There's a very heavy connotation to this, something violent.
You mean a sort of a key or?
Yeah. Speaking of that, do you know where my keys are?
Yeah, they're in your car. It was stolen last week.
Oh, good.
No, it was stolen 2 weeks before that, actually.
Oh, well, we'll leave the boat open.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Ishkabibble, something like that.
That's what the man said.
That's what Luke said.
What are you guys talking about?
Apparently, Luke gave quite a performance at the Haunted Star last night.
Yeah.
Yes, and Johnny and I had a ringside seat for the whole thing.
So what happened?
Well, he was doing his regular act where he takes objects from the audience, and a man handed him a medallion.
Mm-hmm.
Amy thinks that man was possibly David Gray.
Well, he looked exactly like the drawing in the newspaper. Anyway, Luke took it and he put it in his hand, and then he said something like, I know this isn't right, but it was something like Ishkabibble?
Ishkabibble?
Don't ask me what it meant, but it must have meant something, because this David Gray character split without getting his medallion back.
Well, what about Luke? How was he?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You were sitting there ringside, you said.
I was, but it was hard to tell. Luke seemed kind of strange.
It's the last thing Leslie should hear right now. Look, I have to go to the
Sorry.
waterfront this morning, and I'll look in on Luke. all
No,
right?
no, you have a lot to do. I can just stop by and see him.
Absolutely not. This is one day that you wanted to be totally alone. I think that's very important.
Well, what about getting Mike to school?
Oh, I can handle that. I've got to stop by the clinic and the sports center.
What's going on at the sports center this morning?
Well, I want to make sure that Johnny's heart is all right.
Well, he seemed perfectly fine when we were at the Haunted Star last night.
Yeah, I'm sure it seemed perfectly fine. I want to make sure, medically speaking.
Okay.
Hey, can I go with you to the sports center, Doc Rick?
Well, I think we could squeeze that in before school, sure.
I think I'll probably go along, too.
Amy has a boyfriend.
Mike?
Don't start that again.
I was just thinking, since today is my day off, that I would give Rick a hand at the clinic. And the sports center does happen to be on the way to the clinic.
It's the first time you've ever volunteered. Of course, that's really nice of you, Amy. I really
Yes.
appreciate that. That's beautiful.
Happy to
Oh,
do it.
that's so much better knowing you're there helping him. Let's just go get your coat from the closet.
No.
Come on.
Come on, I'm wearing one, too. Let's go.
Hey, you gonna be all right here all alone?
Oh, sure. I did want this time. I'm going to take down that box that I have in the closet. I'm going to go through all of Laura's old pictures and her scrapbook and, all that stuff. I figure if I can let go of the past, maybe I can get started in the future.
You can do whatever you think you have to. But I do not want you to worry about Luke or David Gray or anyone else, okay?
Okay.
David, why is it really that vital to get the medallion back from Spencer?
What I suspect is true.
And what's that?
He could have extrasensory powers.
Well, why should that come as such a surprise? You knew he was dabbling in the psychic?
As a hobby, Mel. As a way of drawing customers into his nightclub.
And now you think it's something more?
I saw for myself. I handed over the medallion, and then he said something.
What did he say?
It's not important to you. But he said a word. And I knew. Either he has powers, or he's somehow managed to learn far more than he should.
Wait a minute, David. Are you saying he could guess what we're up to?
Guessing has nothing to do with it.
Then what is going on?
It appears Mr. Spencer is naturally gifted. He can sense things.
I don't like the way that sounds.
Perhaps the technical term will make it easier to handle. The gift is called psychometry.
What?
The ability to sense the history of an object or person by touching something that belongs to the person.
Oh, I get it. Like a bloodhound and his senses.
Something like that.
But is Spencer aware that he has this gift?
I'm not entirely certain that he has it yet myself.
But you're worried.
Yes. If Luke has this gift, we must get the medallion back immediately.
All right, David, but you still haven't answered my question. Why all of this urgency?
Because every minute that that medallion is in Spencer's possession, it draws him one step closer to finding out the truth.
And if he does?
Then that will be the end of everything, including us.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, hi. What do you think of my boy, huh? Looking pretty sharp?
He's gonna be the new champ, isn't he?
Johnny's the greatest.
Well, I hope his heart is as great as his enthusiasm.
I feel terrific.
Even after the stress of last night's fight?
The truth, Doc?
Yeah, I want the truth. What story?
I never felt better.
All right, fine. We'll let my stethoscope be the final judge, all right?
Oh, boy. Okay. Hey, what's this I see?
That's a stethoscope, Packy.
I know that, Mikey. I'm not talking about your dad and Johnny. I'm talking about you.
Am I doing something wrong?
Well, if you want to be a fighter, you are. Hey, a fighter don't never stand still. It's always moving, you know.
Yeah, right. I was just taking a breather.
Breather? Oh. Well, Sugar Ray Leonard, he don't take no breathers. That's why he's the best. He's always moving.
Even when he's eating?
Well, he may stop once in a while, take a break for something to eat, but never in the middle of a fight. Nope.
Hey, how about some sparring, Packy?
Well, I'll tell you what, kid. Before we work with your hands, we got to teach you some footwork, okay?
Okay.
All right. Hey, you're standing pretty good right now. Bend your knees, that's good. Now, when you go in, step in and bring your back foot up right with it. That's it. Keep that same distance. When you go back, move back. There you go. Now, and you move around. You can circle the guy. Always moving your feet forward and back. Hey, don't look at your feet. Always keep your eye on the other guy.
Okay. Hey, this is fun, Packy. Think you could train me sometime?
Oh, well, I'm kind of busy fella, you know. But, I might be able to work something in for you, like maybe after school.
Can we, Doc Rick?
Hey, Doc, tell you the truth, I'd really enjoy the company.
Well, if schoolwork comes first, it's okay. What is that?
Hey, none of those looks. Now, Mikey, a fighter has to develop his mind, too, so he can outthink his opponent, you know? Come on, let's go see if we got some gear over here you can use.
Okay.
Okay, Doc, so how's the old ticker?
I want to check your pulse yet.
All right.
I had a wonderful time last night.
All right, so did I. I was hoping that maybe we might do it again, like tonight.
You want to go back to the Haunted Star?
No, I was thinking of maybe a pizza and a movie or something, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, in fact.
Amy has a book.
That's wonderful.
Hey, Johnny, you're in training, you know? Don't forget, I want you in the sack at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, you're A-okay.
Hey, all right. Hi, gang. What's going on here? How you doing, Amy? Hey, watch
Blackie.
this, man. The Elm Street Brat versus the Waterfront Rat. Hey, no, Blackie, don't. You got to protect your hand.
Yeah, I don't know, listen. Hey, you want to use your hands? I got something back at the clinic. You could really help me out.
Yeah, I want to use my hands.
Rick, we better get going. Mike's going to be late for school, and we have to get to the clinic.
Yeah, are you coming?
That was about the best offer I had all day. Hang on, one more.
Hey, you won't forget about tonight, huh? I'll pick you up there at your house.
I won't forget.
Hey, Mikey,
Can I get through here? Thank
you and me, we got a date after school, right?
Right.
Come on.
Okay, Peggy.
All right, let's get back to work.
See you later.
What do you do, Jackie? Just follow me around town all day?
Now, do you really expect me to answer that?
Not really, no.
Anyway. So what's going on with that medallion?
Well, he held on to it and did whatever he used to do with it before again and came up with the word.
Iskandar. We researched it all morning.
And?
Nothing. We don't know if it's a person, place, or a new brand of curry.
Yeah. We don't know any more than we did before. What about you, Laura? Does the word Iskandar mean anything at all to you?
I'd love to help, but
Nothing.
I
I don't think I've ever heard of the word.
Well, it's probably been blocked out of your memory along with everything else to do with David Gray.
We've got to find a way to break through that mental block.
Maybe Dr. Katz can. I think I'll give him a call and set up another appointment.
Oh, it's going to take so long.
Excuse me. Thank you.
See that before? Do you know what David Gray's connection to it is? Are you sure? Why are you so fascinated with it? What is David Gray's connection to it, Laura?
Look, why don't we just cool out? Obviously, she really doesn't know.
Why don't you just cool out and let her answer the question?
I think that we can come up with other ways to find out about this, all right?
We? Well, we're all in this collectively, whether we like it or not. I, for my part, will dip into the WSB computer files again and see why this scandal coughs up.
Here's another idea. My editor in New York gave me his contact for my Treasures of Malkuth story.
That thing at the museum?
Well, it's not the most glamorous assignment, but his contact could help us figure out what this medallion is. I mean, he is the director of the Port Charles Museum.
Oh, no, thanks. I'm going to get my information from David Gray.
I think you better just wipe that idea right out of your head. There's no way you'll probably wind up back in jail. Karen?
Maybe so. I'll go to the museum.
Well, what about me? Can I come too?
No way. You're already in too much trouble as it is. I think you should wait here.
But I want to help. I mean, what am I going to do all day?
Well, if you don't mind hanging around this charming little diner, you can stay here with me.
Oh, listen, maybe Rosie here can put you to work.
Not a bad idea. I gigged here for months, didn't I, Rose? Rose is a great employer.
It'll be okay.
All right, but hurry back, okay?
Okay.
Good luck.
Bye-bye.
Just easy. Here, see. Who is it? Whoever it is, I'll take care of it. You can work on a heavy bag. Just easy, shadow.
Okay. Name's Mo Bevins.
Yeah, I know. You manage, Attila Kouros, right?
The great physique. That's my boy.
How's the kid doing these days?
Just super.
Yeah, well, I heard about that. Congratulations.
Yeah, I don't mind saying I'm real proud of Attila.
I can understand the feeling. So, what brings you to thriving metropolis like Port Charles?
Bottom line?
Yeah, bottom line.
You did, Packy.
Me? Why me?
Well, you got the Morrissey kid back, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, I'm training him again, but we're just getting started.
That isn't the word I got in New York.
Well, come on, Mo. Johnny and me, we got a long way to go yet.
Not after taking out Cello Chanowski in 3 rounds last night.
You heard about that, huh?
Scuttlebutt travels fast.
Yeah, well, hey, it's only an exhibition fight, you know.
Yeah, but they're talking about it all the same. And of all people, I don't have to tell you the world of boxing is pretty small, especially when you get near the top.
So, what did you, come to Port Charles for, huh? To congratulate me?
I came to offer Johnny a pro fight with Attila.
That's big time, Mo. Johnny might not be ready.
Might not. Give me a break. You've been a manager too long to make a judgment like that.
I call him like I see him.
And he might not be ready? What's that supposed to mean? Doesn't Johnny want to move up again?
Of course he does. I just want to think about it.
Think about it. Sure. But don't take too long or your boy will miss the boat. Then he'll never make it big again.
I'll let you know, Mo. I know where to get a hold of you. Drag that shoulder more.
Huh? Okay. Hey, who was that guy, anyway?
Just some guy. Forget it. Come on, let me see you work up a sweat.
Okay, now look, you try the World Security second-level files. Then if you can't find anything with a K, then either go with a C. That's right, Iskandar. No, I've no idea what it means. If I did, I wouldn't be calling you now, would I? Okay, look, try world leaders. Maybe it's some head of an obscure government somewhere. Well, of course this is important. Yeah, I am checking other sources. I've got somebody over at the museum right now.
Very interesting specimen. I got it as a gift.
Do you have any idea what it is, Mr. Forbes?
Well, obviously, it's some sort of Greek coin.
Greek?
Obviously. Late 4th century B.C.
Then it must be worth a fortune.
Well, it looks almost uncirculated, brand new.
You mean it's a replica?
Oh, I'm sure it is. But an exceptionally good one. It has to be a copy. A real coin would be 2,300 years old.
Then it isn't worth a fortune.
Well, the value probably depends on the quality of the gold.
Could you consider that a museum piece?
No, I don't think so.
Is that because it's a replica?
Well, I can't say whether it is or isn't. However, it's impossible for a coin thousands of years old to look so freshly minted. It's really quite beautiful, though. And I'm sure it has some value.
I'm falling asleep.
Will you not be so rude?
I am bored. And we got the information we needed. What the hell else can we do?
Why don't you ask him about the word?
Mr. Forbes, the coin is only part of our interest here. Do you know a word named Iskandar? Does that mean anything to you?
Iskandar?
Yeah.
No, but of course my period is Renaissance. I suggest that you see a coin specialist. There are a couple of them in town.
Can you recommend anyone in particular?
Well, actually, the best man I know is in New York. Let me give you his number.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Best man I know is right here in town, David Gray.
You clearly need someone very knowledgeable to identify that coin.
David Gray. You may tell the Magus that all's well. No problems whatsoever. Everything's under control. I repeat, everything. You still seem unsettled.
You just said that everything was under control.
And it will be, as soon as we get the medallion back.
Okay, but how are you going to get it away from Spencer?
Correction, how are you going to get it away from Spencer?
No way, David. There's no way that Spencer's going to allow me to take that medallion.
I didn't say to ask for it.
You want me to steal it?
Tonight, aboard the Haunted Star.
But they know who I am. What if somebody
You
catches
have
me?
a perfectly legitimate reason for being there. You'll be visiting Laura under the pretext of asking her back.
I do want her back.
That's impossible. She's been programmed to work with Luke and the others.
Wait a minute. For how long? When will she be able to come back here?
The #1 priority is not Laura Templeton.
Oh, yeah, I know. The medallion, right?
Once you're aboard the boat, go directly to Spencer's cabin, unobserved.
David, I don't like this.
This is not a matter of likes or dislikes anymore. Find the medallion and bring it back.
Yes, but it could be dangerous.
If that medallion isn't taken from Luke Spencer immediately, it will be a lot more dangerous for all of us.
General Hospital will continue in a moment.
Dr. Weber, oh, I'm sorry. Am I interrupting something?
No, it's all right.
Laura's old things.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just sorting. You remember when she made that for me by herself? Just a couple of years.
And a graduation picture.
Yeah. I was, getting them sorted.
Memories.
Memories that are so beautiful and they hurt.
Dr. Weber, honey, are you all right?
I will be. I will be. I'm going to be.
Look, why don't you let me put Laura's things away for you?
No, I'm going to put them away. Because that way I get to hold them, and I feel like I have her with me a little longer.
Dr. Weber, she's in your heart. Now, you're always going to be close to her.
It's not enough.
It has to be.
I know. I know.
Let me make you a cup of tea, okay?
Alice, did you want to talk to me about something?
Heather.
Heather? What about Heather?
Oh, nothing. It's not.
No, Alice. What is it?
It's just that she called earlier and she wants me to have dinner with her.
Oh, so you want to leave early?
Well, no, I did, but I would much rather stay here with you now.
No, you don't have to do that. You go ahead and go. Do me a lot of good, probably, to make dinner myself.
I want to stay here and help you.
You don't have to. I mean, that's really sweet of you. You're a good lady, but you go see your daughter. I will get busy in the kitchen. Go on. It's got to be better for me than just sitting here.
I can't wait to sink in a Rosie's Burgers.
You guys have been so helpful that I'm going to treat you.
Hey! And I'll be happy to tell everybody about my date with Johnny.
Oh, we can hardly wait.
Blackie, you gonna come?
No, I don't think so.
Well, that offer still goes any time in the future. I'll see you at sports night.
I don't think so, man. I don't think I'll be there.
I thought you wanted to work out with Johnny.
Work out with... Hey, look, that talk's over, all right? I'm not working out with that guy.
Okay, fine. I'll see you at the clinic, okay?
I don't think you see me there either.
Blackie, what do you really want?
The truth is, well, I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want to do in life, you know?
I'll get off your case. I'm sorry.
Might as well, man. I'm hopeless.
You are not hopeless. I'd never believe that. Not in a million years.
Look at me. I don't have no direction. I don't know what I want to be, man.
One day you'll find out. You're young.
Think so, huh?
Yeah, I know so. And when you do, you're going to be very successful. Blackie, you sell yourself too short. And there are a lot of other ways to find acceptance, success, and love without being a prize fighter.
Okay, all right. One more killer combo. Boom. And that's it. Hey, you quitting so early?
Oh, yeah. I want to go home, shower, and change, get myself all spiffed up. I got a date tonight with Amy.
Oh, pretty jazzy, huh? All right, you go ahead, kid. You've had a good day's work.
All right, thanks, Beck.
Here I am. I'm all ready.
Oh, out of school so soon, huh?
Yeah, I ran all the way. Is it time for my workout now?
Oh, no. Remember what your dad said. First the homework, and then we'll eat, huh?
And then my workout?
Well, I was hoping maybe we could squeeze in a couple games of checkers, you know? I mean, a guy's got to work out in lots of different ways.
Yeah, guys got to think good, too.
Right. Then afterwards, maybe I'll show you some footwork, okay?
It's a deal.
Oh, Johnny, Mikey, you go ahead and start, huh? What's that, math? That's terrific. You go ahead. I got to talk to Johnny. I'll be right with you. Johnny, you wait a minute.
Oh, I haven't got much time, Packy.
Yeah, well, for this, you make time.
All right, what's up?
Well, I think you ought to know that that guy that was here before.
Oh, yeah.
His name's Mo Bevins.
Oh, he's the manager of, the Greek Physique. Oh, Packy, you're not going to tell me that...
Yeah, I'm telling you that. He offered you a fight with his boy.
You're kidding! Packy, that's...
Hey, take it easy. Calm down, Johnny.
Calm down?
Yeah.
After being offered a pro fight this soon?
That's what I mean. That's the point. Maybe it's too soon.
Oh, no way. You tell Mo Bevins we are on.
Johnny, I want you to think about it.
What is there to think about? Tell him we're on. Whoa!
Johnny!
What?
I said I want you to think about it. I mean, really think about it.
All right, okay.
And then you let me know.
All right, okay. Whatever you say, Packy.
Okay.
All right. Hey, how come you didn't tell me about this offer right away? I mean, you weren't going to keep it from me, were you?
Oh, hey, you kidding. You know me.
I don't like the busting on your concentrating, you know, when you're right there in the middle of a work. I just told you, didn't I?
Yeah.
Hey, go on, go have a good time.
Oh, I will. See you later.
Well, and then what happened? Then he looked me in the eyes and said he was looking forward to spending another absolutely sensational evening together.
Oh, he said absolutely sensational.
No, I did. Didn't you just hear me?
Oh, girl, no. When is he going to take you to the Haunted Star again?
I don't know about the Haunted Star.
Did I hear you're going to the Haunted Star tonight?
If you did, you were probably eavesdropping.
Is my order ready? Yeah, sure. Here you go. This is your hamburger and your diet.
I can take it, thank you.
You know, she may look like Laura, but she will never take her place in my heart.
No one can ever take my sister's place. I don't mean not to be nice to her, but it upsets me every time I have to look at her.
They're talking about me, Rose.
Hey, you don't know that for sure.
Yeah, but even if they're not, they just don't like me.
Well, Laura, you gotta try to understand.
How can I understand when all anyone ever does is stare at me?
You don't realize that you bear an amazing resemblance to Laura Spencer.
But I don't know anything about Laura Spencer.
I know, and you have nothing to do with her, but they'll realize that. In time, you just gotta be patient.
I hope so. Meanwhile, I feel Rick, where have you been?
I've just been outside talking to Blackie.
Well, we have to go.
Amy, there's going to be enough time for you to get ready for your date, okay? Rose.
Yeah?
This ought to cover whatever they had over there.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Come on.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Bye. Bye. Thank you.
Surprise! I made dinner.
Bigger surprise. I'm going out to dinner with Johnny. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I'm very glad. I'm sorry that I'm not going to eat your food, though. Now I better go up and change. Sorry. I didn't know.
Well, you win a few, you lose a few. Where's Mike?
Oh, Packy invited him to come over after school.
What about his dinner?
Oh, they're going to have tuna fish sandwiches, I think.
Terrific. Well, pal, I guess it's just me and you.
Hey.
What?
Something wrong with that?
No, I just made a monster lasagna, and I've got garlic bread and a green salad.
Freeze it.
And... What?
I said freeze it. You deserve dinner out, and that's exactly where I'm going to take you tonight, no?
Silly, that's silly.
It's not silly. What's silly is that I haven't held you in my arms once since I've been home, and now I've got you.
You're a crazed person, you know that.
Yeah, crazy about you. I missed you a great deal. And you have had this entire day all by yourself. I haven't been able to see you or talk to you once.
Yeah?
So you're ready to go back into the real world?
I don't know that I'm ready to face that.
Oh, there he is. I'm not ready. Would you do something?
Don't worry about it. We'll get him another date.
You're going with me because she's not dressed.
I don't mind waiting. If you don't mind hearing about my big news.
Well, sure, I don't mind. What's your big news? Let's hear it.
I've been offered a pro fight with one of the top 10 contenders.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, I know. This could be the big time, but I don't know. What do you think, Rick?
Oh, no, it's not me. It's what you think. Are you ready to go back in pro fighting again?
Hey, there hasn't been a time in my life that I haven't.
All right, then what's bothering you about it?
Well, it's Packy. For some reason, he's not happy about this offer.
Maybe he's afraid you're going to get hurt.
No, you can't get hurt if you do it right. Believe me, I know I can box with the best of them. You know, it's just something you feel inside of yourself. And it's the same kind of feeling that I'm ready to fight pro again.
A pro fighter, huh? Well, I've never gone out with a pro fighter before. Shall we?
All right.
25.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
And then there was the time back in 53. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it was 43. Whoo-hoo.
Gee, I never knew you were a real pro fighter, Packy.
Oh, yeah, sure I was. But that was a long time ago, Mikey. Hey, and if I say so myself, I was pretty good. I was a real comer. Maybe one of the best.
And a big-time contender, huh?
Yep. Yeah, until I lost it in Chicago. Round 6.
What happened?
Well, they had me in with this guy, Blue Eyes Mazzetti, see? And I thought he was a real duck. Now, Mikey, I'm leading him all through the fight. I'm giving him some of my best shots. Boom, boom, boom. Then I'm working combinations, you know? Hook, pop, pop, boom. Then, Mikey, I get him right up against the ropes, and I'm working him good. Boom, ha, see? And I get that guy, that duck, sitting right where I want him, sitting so pretty. Boom, boom. And then all of a sudden, Mikey, out of nowhere, he counters. Boom! Oh, my gosh! He gives me a shot in the jaw. I thought he was going to take my head off. I go down for the count. 8, 9, 10. That's it. That's all. That's the game.
I don't get it.
Well, don't you see, Mikey? I took this Mazzetti for a duck.
A duck?
Yeah, a duck. An easy mark. See? And he blew me right out of the ring.
Hey, tell me more.
Oh, okay. Tell you what, I will right after we go a couple rounds of checkers. Right?
Okay.
Come on.
Well, how did it go at Kelly's?
Oh, well, she served me a delicious meal, so then I helped her out by waiting tables.
Oh, great.
Ah, well, I thought I heard voices out here.
Well, what did you find out?
That was my next question.
But before anybody answers, Laura, why don't you go to Robert's stateroom and get ready for tonight's show?
Oh, but I've got lots of time.
No, not tonight. We're going on first.
But I want to hear what happened.
Come on, dear.
Well, that's showbiz.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Here you go. Don't lock yourself in the bathroom, all right? Yeah. All right, you first.
Well, Forbes suspected that the medallion was a replica, something Greek from the 4th century BC.
Yeah, the guy was a thrill a minute.
Yeah, but what about the word Iskandar?
Well, Renaissance was his period.
Yeah, in short, nothing. What about you?
Well, my bottom line is that the computers can come up with nothing under the heading of Iskandar, spelled in any way of a dozen combinations.
You're kidding.
Didn't you get a name from Mr. Excitement?
Mr. Excitement?
The museum director.
Yeah, he gave us something, a name from a coin specialist.
And you, Mr. Mattist?
Kazunkite.
Well, listen, hey, that's a good idea. That could give us a real lead on tracing the origin of that medallion.
That's what I figured. The guy's in New York, but I'm going to go there anyway.
I'm coming with you.
Yeah, but who's going to manage the Haunted Star?
Robert?
Well, as I'm star attraction and all that. Listen, stay in touch.
Both of us will, because I'm going to go to New York.
All right, everybody's going to argue this later. Right now, the second star attraction. We've got to get ready.
Come on, Jackie. Let's see if Tiffany's found the bus.
Who is it?
Luke, are you about ready?
Yeah, just about.
Good, I'll meet you backstage.
Okay. Oh, I said I'd meet you backstage. What are you doing? Oh,
Surprised to see me?
what are you doing here?
Laura, I had to come. I love you.
Well, so.
Laura, what's the matter? You're acting like you're afraid of me.
Oh, that isn't it.
Darling, just try and remember the good times, okay? All of our walks in Central Park, our favorite restaurant in the village.
I'm trying.
And?
All I can remember is that I was afraid, Mel, that I was cooped up and caged in. Look, you've got to go, okay?
But, darling, I just got here.
I'm sorry. I have an act to do in the nightclub.
Okay, fine. So go ahead and do your act, and I'll wait for you here, and we'll do some more talking later.
It won't do any good.
Laura, come on now. You know me well enough by now. I don't give up so easily. Listen, could you just do me one more thing? A favor.
What is it?
Listen, don't tell anybody that I'm here tonight. I just don't need the hassle, okay?
Looks sensational.
Thank you.
But I would like to see a smile on that beautiful face.
Sorry. Listen, what do you think about Amy and Johnny?
Why? There's nothing to worry about the two of those.
There isn't?
No, he's a very nice man.
Oh, I know that. It's just if Amy is going to get involved with him and he's going to get into being a professional boxer again.
Are you a little premature in your thinking there?
No, you have to think about these things, Rick. If she does get involved with him, and he does, professional boxers have a lot of really rough characters hanging around them.
I think you're jumping the gun.
I'm not. I'm not. I would never forgive myself if anything happened to Amy after Laura. There I go again.
It's all right to worry about the people you love. But no more tonight.
But...
No
if
buts
I'm going
about it. No, ma'am. You and I are going to Dino's. We're going to have dinner and champagne, and I don't want to hear another word or thought about this, okay?
What, does that sound like an order?
Yes, it is an order. Doctor's orders. How'd you guess?
I know you. And I thank you for loving me and caring about me, and I know you're right.
And we're not going to hear another word about it tonight, right?
Absolutely not. I spent the whole day remembering. I will just have to look upon tonight as the time that I spend forgetting.
Sorry, what'd you do this time?
Well, I'm late.
Oh, well, that's all right. We still have a few more minutes.
Okay, because I ran all the way over here. I was afraid
Afraid of what?
that I'd be late.
Laura, will you relax? We run a very loose operation here.
Where's Jackie? You know?
Yeah, she's somewhere out in the showroom with Tiffany.
And Robert?
Robert will be introducing us any minute now. What's the matter?
Nothing. Nothing, Larry. Okay.
Are you sure nothing's bothering you?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm just nervous about going outside. I mean, on stage.
If you say so.
I'll get better once I get out there.
Okay.